In this video, we're going to talk about Vybz Kartel. Not in a negative way, but from my point of view, from an officer point of view, back to when he was first convicted and came to the prison for him processing. What I'm saying is not no hearsay. I worked at the Tower Street Correctional Center when he came there. So I'm giving you first-hand information. So, just the 4th of July, I was on the internet like everybody else, and I was watching a reel with Kartel, just enjoy life, enjoy the fireworks and everything. But me have to give him a round of applause, and at the same time, congratulate him on his appeal. Because, like me say, speaking from an officer perspective, it different than the regular man. The regular average man who never been inside of an institution before or know how it operates. Yeah, me actually feel happy when me see my light fireworks and so, me just sit back and just look at me and say, yeah, cause, when you look back on everything, it's been a long time. You understand? Me resigned that job a year after he was convicted. We all remember that longest trial in a Jamaican history. Then say, yeah, there were nights when we done our shift in a GP and everybody in the train, the changing room, just locked in front of the TV like a OJ trial. And me personally, when me see the video 4th of July, like me say, it hit me different. But we're going to talk about the first day when him come GP. That day, it was a very, very unique day. Very unique day. That day, I remember, I was on A0. If you know GP, A0 is the block where you can see the gate that people coming in through, the second gate. If you know, you know. And I was there when Vybz Kartel came to GP. Because we did kind of prep, we did kind of get information before, but we never know the time when he was coming. But I was prepared. So as soon as I saw the van, I locked down my section. And luckily I did, because that day it was pandemonium in the prison. Pandemonium. When the van come in and him and Sean Storm and everybody come out of the van, it was pandemonium. Good thing I did lock down my section. So all of the inmates I try come off. And who did out, me did have to just make them stay. Me and the other officers them who did work A0. Anyway, them take them out of the van and carry them in a reception. So for all of the people them I don't know, reception now, as the name states, is the era where you come in, you document, them check all of your tattoos, them all of your markings, them, and them ask your sexual orientation. Me have a next story upon that for a man where tell lie upon him sexual orientation, and what happened. If you don't want a story, then you can tell me in the comments. But it's just the process of a new inmate. So like me say, it was pandemonium the day. Inmates just want to see him. Officers just want to see Kartel. And now me I look back on it. You know, when me see the video them, like it hit me different because I know where him come or the condition where him come at. And trust me, coming from such altitude in a life, that high, and come a GP, trust me, it is not easy. It may be relieving for him after the trial, but I know mentally it can mess you up. So a lot of people don't know that prison, they don't accept a person, they accept the body of XYZ. So do the maths. Do the maths. I have to spell it out. In the reception, we receive the body of XYZ. And next thing that a lot of people don't know, when Kartel came to GP and all of the camera that was outside and all of the excitement, only 2 receiving prison is in Jamaica. GP, which is Tower Street, and DP, Spanish Town, District Prison. Only those 2 prisons is like a reception prison. In other words, what you see on TV after Kartel was brought to GP was just a process. After the excitement, we took Kartel back to a different prison after the excitement done and all of the media gone. But like I said, GP is just a receiving prison from the courts. So when you leave the courts, only 2 prisons you can come. And Kartel came to Tower Street, did his receiving in the system, and was taken to the prison that he was going to stay majority of the time, which is Horizon. So that's a next thing a lot of people didn't know. He never started his sentence at Tower Street. But like I said, his sentencing and everything and his time served in prison, it just prove, you know, how strong-minded he is, because I know the system and I have seen inmates, maybe not as popular and big as him, come to prison, GP in particular, and they end up in GDC. If you don't know again, GDC is the mad section of the prison where they put the mad inmates. So a lot of people come GP and end up at GDC. You have to be strong-minded, and like me say, that man, when you're coming from the nicest life and dropping a prison where the prison is maybe big, like a little section, it can mess you up. No bathroom, it get crazy. So when me see him, you know, just enjoy life. Not just the fireworks, the 4th of July. Overall, when me see him enjoy life, it's like me know where that coming from. It's not an easy place to overcome mentally. Trust me. You have some people in a life, and him is one of them where me know strong mentally. Trust me, especially when although the money help you, you know, me did I go say you have the money and it can't help you because the money eventually, you know, get him out of prison. But trust me, it's just looking back now, I said, John, no. But, and the next thing you didn't know, GP, I don't know about the rest of prison them. GP normally have sting every December. Don't get me wrong, I don't know if them still keep it, but sting always keep where them set up or simulate a sting stage and everything where inmates come and, you know, demonstrate them talent. And don't take my word for it, but sometimes it crossed my mind because I never really asked if Sting ever keep while Kartel and Ninja Man in the same prison. You can just imagine that. A Sting with Kartel and Ninja Man at the same prison. If it did so tough when no artist, no major artist in their prison, imagine Sting. Boy, any inmate where I watch this can tell me if them did really keep a Sting throughout the entire time when either Ninja Man or Kartel did incarcerated. Tell me please, because I know say that supposed to sick. Imagine that, man. But that's the next thing that a lot of people don't know. In GP, only GP I know about, we used to keep Sting every year. And it used to hot. Maybe hotter than Leng Sting. Yeah, GP Sting was a thing. Yeah, any inmate can tell you who experienced it. So I can say a lot more and have a lot more prison stories, but that is just what I did want to say. I'm going to close off this by saying, yeah man, go and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy life in general. Kartel. Because trust me, only who know the whole system and the whole living condition, and you know, not a lot of people make it out almost the same way as when they went in. It's not easy. But big up. If you want to hear the rest of the story, them comment and tell me. And again, thanks for joining me and sticking around. Please leave a comment, like the video. See you in the next one.